Today, we are going to discuss the book 12 Rules for Life, written by Jordan Peterson. This is an incredibly fascinating book that covers essential topics of philosophy, psychology, and self-help in equal measure. The author provides crucial suggestions to enhance our lives. This book will help us understand the meaning and purpose of our lives, enabling us to steer ourselves in the right direction and achieve success in our lives. So, let's understand each of these 12 rules one by one. Rule 1. Stand tall with your shoulders straight. Standing tall with your shoulders straight means opening yourself up to the world. It means holding your head up, shoulders back, and feeling courageous like a soldier. Psychology has long believed that good posture helps create a good mental state. Standing straight with your shoulders is accepting responsibility for your life. Good posture actually helps us live with the courage we want to live with. The author says that people with good character often have good posture, and because character plays a crucial role in our lives, start improving your posture now. Rule 2. Treat yourself as responsible for helping someone. 12 Rules for Life by Jordan Peterson. In this book, we are told about the law of the Bible. Love your neighbor as yourself. It is stated that it is just as important to take care of our neighbors as it is to take care of ourselves. Therefore, many of us are better off helping others than helping ourselves. For example, if you are asked to take care of a sick animal, most of us will take care of it responsibly, according to the protocol created for us. We will take the animal to the veterinarian, stay there, and make every possible effort to take care of the animal's needs. But when it comes to our own needs, many people become quite attentive. Studies show that 20% to 30% of treatment remedies are never adopted, and 50% of medicines given to people with old illnesses are not taken according to the doctor's instructions. The author says that we all deserve a respected lifestyle. You are as important to yourself as you are to others. So, along with others, take care of yourself as well, because this is your moral responsibility. Rule 3. Befriend those who wish best for you. In this rule, the author talks about the incredible power of responsible friendship for goodness or badness in our lives. Being good friends means more than just having people with whom we get to do funny things. Good friends are there when needed. They encourage us and often joke with us, but they always try to make us better through their behavior. Good friends are those who help enhance our capabilities and assist us in becoming a better version of ourselves. Many people unknowingly continue to make wrong friends. Sometimes when people undervalue themselves, they befriend those who do not truly mean friendship. Whereas, the real meaning of friendship is fun and support. Therefore, ensure that you maintain friendship with such people. This is a good thing, and it's not selfish to make friends with those who are good for you. You learn from them. Because such friends will not let you break down or weaken and will always help you move forward. Rule 4. Compare yourself with your past, not with others today. Due to our society and education system, many of us develop a habit of comparison from an early age. When we are very young, to know our own standards for success and failure, we start looking at our peers or competitors. This creates a problem because comparing ourselves with others inspires us to see their goodness. So many times we start feeling inferior. This way, comparison starts weakening us. Comparison becomes a big problem when you start thinking that people are better than you. On the other hand, by comparing with your past, you inspire yourself to be better today, which also benefits you in a real way. So instead of comparing with someone else, compare with yourself. The author suggests some important ways to implement this in your life. Identify your strengths and weaknesses. Focus on eliminating one deficiency from your past today and increasing one goodness. By doing this, you will start comparing with yourself, and finally, as you become better, you will easily start moving towards your goal. Rule 5. Do not let your children do anything that makes you dislike them. This rule is about parenting. This chapter is the most shocking chapter in this book because the author reveals many things that have become restricted in North America today. For example, while parents are advised against physically hurting their children, mothers are discouraged from disrespecting their teenage children. They discuss both good and bad parenting. Good parenting means both partners raise the child, while in bad parenting, one partner completely takes on the responsibility of raising the child. They suggest that people should practice good parenting to contribute positively to society through well-raised individuals. The author encourages parents to become disciplined themselves so that they can teach their children to behave properly. They also mention that parents should be kind and caring. If you disrespect your children in front of others, others will try to treat them the same way, which you may not like. Therefore, all parents should understand that if they disrespect their children in front of others, others will try to treat them the same way, which you may not like. Therefore, along with being parents to your children, try to be good friends and teachers to them as well. Rule 6. Fix your own house. Before criticizing the world. In this chapter, the author explains that life is indeed very difficult for some people. While there is a lot wrong in the world, there are also many things that are right. The author reveals that all great people have tried to improve themselves and contribute something good to the world despite challenges. They focused on making their lives important and reaching their goals despite challenges. Therefore, we should also strive to become like them. Here are some important tips to follow. Take responsibility for your actions. Replace your destructive habits with supportive ones. Stop doing what feels wrong to you now and start doing good work, whether it's small or big. Or Rule 7. Follow what is meaningful. In this chapter, the author states that when facing pain, we often search for the easiest path to find happiness. Sometimes this path is correct, but many times it is not. Therefore, in such situations, do what is right and what brings you inner happiness and satisfaction. By doing the right thing, you will be able to solve your problems. Happiness in life and reaching a goal is a path of sacrifice. Sacrifice makes the future better, so do not hesitate to sacrifice others' happiness and necessary sacrifices for your goal. Because although the right things may seem difficult at first, they make life quite happy and easy. Rule 8. Speak the truth, don't lie. This chapter begins with the author's study of clinical psychology during their time in school, when a young patient asked them a question they didn't want to answer because it could hurt the patient's feelings. The author didn't want to lie, and telling the truth could also make the patient unhappy, so they thought of a way to tell as much truth as necessary. Then they started talking about their virtues, which gave the patient an answer, and the author also spoke their truth along with the truthfulness. Most people often tell small lies to themselves, and in reality, most of the time, we may not even realize or admit that we are doing so. But the worst lie is the one we tell ourselves, but don't admit, because dishonesty is very damaging for ourselves and others. When we lie, unknowingly we weaken our character. So, to strengthen our character, first recognize the truth, accept it, and start speaking. Start with yourself, because more than listening to anyone else, we listen to ourselves, talk to ourselves. Therefore, speak as little lies as possible, and try to always speak the truth. Rule 9. Accept that the person you are listening to knows something you don't. In this, the author talks about the essential differences between actual conversations. Good conversation happens when you engage in a two-way conversation, use expressions, and also make an effort to listen to and understand the other person. To maintain any good relationship, it is essential to be honest in heart and behavior. So to make your point valuable among others, use this method. Besides, as we know, everyone has their own thoughts and perspectives, purposes. So, in such cases, we should think about understanding them and moving forward together. By doing this, you can learn something new from everyone, learn and also help in building good relations with others. Discussions where both people are ready to speak and listen, they can explain their thoughts well to each other. This means good communication, a good technique to improve your life and build good relationships with others. Beginnings are made with words, so if you can talk openly with someone, then you can explain your thoughts to them well. Rule 10. Be clear in your communication. In this chapter, the author emphasizes effective communication along with focus. They inspire us to be aware of our perception and circumstances. In any situation, we may not always fully understand the entire scenario. In reality, we only comprehend what we experience through our senses. We often try to determine the value of things and people around us. When things are not going well, even our favorite things may not hold much meaning for us. However, despite this, we should strive to find something possible in every situation, because negative conditions can often present a good opportunity to pave a new and better path in our lives. Therefore, when facing a disappointing situation, we should avoid negative things and focus on positive and productive aspects. Stay confident and face everything with courage. Rule 11. Do not bother children while skateboarding. Peterson begins this with a story of a city where the administration had removed skateboards from skating areas. Peterson believes that any discrimination based on any basis creates problems in our world somewhere. Rules made in every culture were made for the benefit of people, so by eliminating rules based on issues such as gender or race, equal rules should be made, which prioritize capability. Without competition, you cannot decide how powerful someone is, because rules made based on gender or race are unfair, no matter who they are against. They further explain that you should not suddenly estimate someone's strength without seeing it, because without competition, you cannot decide how powerful someone is and how beneficial they can be for us. So friends, we have understood in the book 12 Rules for Life how small to big things in our life affect our life, which help make your life better and worse. With the help of the book, you must have understood the important meanings and purposes of your life. Now, by adopting these 12 rules in your life, you can stay happy and help yourself move forward. You don't need to depend on anyone. You can confidently present your point in front of everyone. You can make decisions for your good and bad yourself. Now, include these 12 rules in your life for a good life. Review of the book, 12 Rules for Life. 12 Rules for Life is an inspirational book in which Jordan Peterson has reflected on personal development, the purpose of life, the importance of relationships, and contributions to society through 12 important rules. His experiences and profound thoughts inspire readers to improve themselves. The book makes ample use of his discipline, precise speech, and personal examples, which help in understanding the necessities and structuring life. If you want to make your life better, you must definitely read this book. I have put the link to purchase this book in the description of this video. You can buy this book from the link provided in the description if you wish. And if you also want to improve your knowledge by listening to such audiobooks, then do subscribe to this channel.